Hey Cancers, welcome back. It's Gigi with Soul Intuitive. I've changed up my setting a little bit. I'm just trying to get my bearings. So don't mind me. That might be a little better without the light just because, that seems too dark. Either way it goes, here I am. I'm back. Let's get into this energy for you this week. It is your reading for the week of April 17th through the 23rd. April 17th through the 23rd. Spirit, what do we have for Cancer this week? I'm hearing, okay, that's a lot. The Queen of Wands sticks out. Okay, I'll take him. Thanks, Spirit. I'm in the way of this wonderful light, so pardon me. On my fingers. Let's see what we have. Be diligent in seeking truth. I don't know who that's for, but you start out with the Queen of Wands, telling me that you're mastering your work, right? And you're rebuilding new structures with this Hierophant, but you're also learning balance. The Four of Swords is calling out to me, and it's right before you get the Five of Swords too. So at least I know that you're evolving through this energy of always closing yourself off and closing your heart off. You're making more intelligent decisions regarding that. Who to let in your space, who to not let in your space. Those are all valid points, and those are all really good decisions to make. And because you are Cancerian energy, right? You kind of love everybody, right? You lean into everybody. But as a Scorpio, I'm going to say, because you are my water sister and brethren, that sometimes that's not your place in that person's life. And it takes a little bit for you to recognize, one, your own energy, two, sometimes your own heart, because it gets muddled in you trying to help people, fix people, do some extra shit. Stop. But I'm saying stop, knowing that in reading these cards, you already have, because you're moving forward. But don't let this confuse your mindset, because things aren't shaking out quite the way you want them to. We all get that in life, right? We all get that in this life. Sometimes we make plans for things and things go awry. See the blessing in the thing going awry, right? There's nothing wrong with that at all. It's okay, in fact, to maneuver differently. Be proud of where you are. I'm hearing that, and I'm sorry I had to stop. It's just because I heard it. Be proud of where you are, because you have made leaps and bounds in your life, and you've been through a lot of trials and tribulations. The fact that this card, this Five of Swords, is here at the end, I'm going to not necessarily clarify that, but I want to get some more on this, because you're closing out the week, and I don't want you to be in a state of confusion. And let me say this, if in fact you are in a state of confusion by the close of this week, clarity always comes when you get still. So I would say to you, run some water, take a bath, get near water to cleanse yourself, right? Stand underwater. If you got a lake or ocean nearby, be safe, but dip your toes in some water, say a prayer, get clear, and this will clear up, right? This will clear up. And I'm also telling every zodiac sign that I'm reading for to make sure that they get into their spiritual bag and in their spiritual practices and re-up those, or figure out what's working for you and what's not working for you. I'm giving you the same, more so because you are Cancerian energy, and so you're all heart led, and that's okay. There's nothing wrong with that. That's a beautiful thing to be, right? You're heart led with that. But let's see what else Spirit has to say with Oracle cards and with the Psychic Tarot. What else do we have for Cancer Spirit? I'm taking this one because that one jumped. These, it's not a random deck, right? They come out, but the reader is called to take what the reader is called to take. Yep, and that one. So, Cancer, we have answer the call in your inner temple. Answer the call. What is your soul calling you to do? Sorry, I want to make sure that's in shot. And then inner temple, devotion, tune into the portal of your heart. And who am I talking to? I'm talking to Cancerian energy, right? You guys are all heart. You are all heart. Absolutely beautiful. All heart. But tap into that. Get near some water. Cleanse yourself. It'll clear up this Five of Swords energy that's mucking around. And I didn't call out the fact that you have the Page of Cups because I feel like you are attempting to restructure and balance parts of your life where you balance love and professionalism, or love and career, or love and family, or whatever. This is a balancing game for you. And it's okay. You're doing well, but sometimes I think it causes bouts of confusion here. And that's even okay, because when those moments come in, we know, okay, let me get grounded and let me get clear about what it is I'm actually trying to figure out, or which way I'm trying to maneuver. Sometimes the clarity, this card comes up when we need to be clear about what it is we're actually trying to do. So let's see what the Psychic Tarot has to say. Okay. See if there's any more messages. Okay, I am going to take all of those. So we have the 9, which is suffering in silence. 3, heartache and loss. Firm foundation. Emotional withdrawal and accelerated motion. Yeah. Yeah, you need to focus. You need to get focused. And don't suffer in silence. I let me say I hate seeing that card, but in all honesty, even in the bad times, it comes out because it needs us to pay attention to something internally that we need to work on, right? So for me to see suffering in silence, heartache and loss, emotional withdrawal, makes me feel like all of this is, here we are again, heart-centered for you, Cancer. And that's okay. It can be heart-centered. There's nothing wrong with that. Let me say this. I say heart-centered, but essentially what I mean is that all of this is tugging at your heart, and it makes you feel a certain way. Like your emotions are not balanced. They are off kilter. This energy comes in of accelerated motion and firm foundation this week. Pay attention to the solar eclipse. Unfortunately, I'm sorry, I don't know what zodiac sign that's in this week, but it's coming up the 19th, 20th of this week. That's a really powerful moment. Take a moment outside, and if you do any sort of ritual work or anything else, take a moment to see if you can see that, right? To get an opportunity to see that. But all of this is you working on your heart and you working on your inner temple. I love the fact that this oracle card came out because that's the truth, Ruth. You do need to work on your heart portal, definitely your heart chakra. Listen to some chakra music if you have it accessible to you. There's a ton of it on YouTube. There's a ton of it on Spotify. Do some meditation. And I would even go as far as to say, if you can meditate in water, do that. And I know that sounds a little lame, but you can take a shower and just stand there for a couple minutes and just be still. Clarity comes even in the smallest of those moments. So, Cancer, to you I say thank you for being here. I honor you. You honor me. Ashe. I will see you next week. Have an amazing week. And you're not alone. Understand that you're not alone. Not in this energy, honey. Several of us have had to meander through it too. But you will make it out of this. Until next time, Cancer. Peace.